Hello everyone. A little garbage there for you. This is the Marine Corps building. I don't know if it's still occupied or not. There's no signs up. Coming up over the rise here, Amazon will be on our left. It's the old Eastland. The reason I turned the camera on back this far is I was asked yesterday, I think your name is Suzanne. If I have it wrong, I apologize. What bridge I was under. And I wanted to show you where I'm coming down to go under the Westinghouse Bridge. But that used to be Eastland, Gimbals in front. Jeannie's Auto Sales used to be Kentucky Fried Chicken. I think that long brown building over catty corner on the left was either BF Goodrich or Goodyear at one time. And the housing plan up in there. And Maryland Avenue goes up over to the right here. You can go out to Route 30 that way. But yeah, I figured I'd show you how I get to be under the Westinghouse Bridge again. You're not the first person that is asked, but this is the way I coming from McKeesport. Student Transportation of America. Okay.
Forward turn life engine.
Just checking to see if it was still on a commercial, which it is. But you can see on top of the hill, Walmart's up there. That's not Walmart. That's on the side where Hills used to be. There's a Salvation Army up there now where you can go in and buy things. Walmart's the one way up higher on the hill at Cross 30. I believe this is called Pittsburgh East McKeesport Boulevard. If I have it right. We're going to go into Route 30 in a moment here. That's Route 30 right there that we're going underneath. When you're coming back the other way, you go through a tunnel because it's dug through the hill. I'm doing 50. You'll fly all you want. Keystone Commons is coming into view over there in Turtle Creek. Switch lanes. And you'll, in a moment here, see the Westinghouse Bridge. There it is. Where I'm going, we're going to be underneath it. That's Route 30. To the left, you go back up to the Walmart, and you go to the right, you go over into Forest Hills. We're going to make the left out here toward Braddock, because I like to film the trains. Don't be an asshole. I know I shouldn't say that. I really thought they wanted to come over to the left. But I apologize, I was wrong. But there's the Westinghouse Bridge, everybody, going right underneath it. No trains moving at the moment. No engines down in ET's yard. rail yard. Braddock is straight ahead. ET is actually Edgar Thompson. That mill is actually in Braddock. They've already pulled the gondolas that they spot in here out to load for scrap. The track's empty. And I'll go show you the bridge from underneath, how I get over to it. This viaduct up top of us here, that is the Triborough, which we just came over on, turned off of to come underneath it. This bridge right here ahead of us, Rusty Bridge, is the Union Railroad, one of the Union Railroad bridges. But we're going to try to drive the obstacle course here and avoid the puddles. And that next high bridge coming into view is Forest Hills Bridge, or Westinghouse Bridge. We'll get on the other side of it and catch it there for you. That bridge coming across there is the one we drove over on. Made a left at that point onto the Triborough down and turned off of it to come down into here. But I will get as much of the Westinghouse Bridge as I can for you, because you had asked. There it stands. Gotta love the rain. This place fills up with little lakes. This corner is one of the places I sit to film the Norfolk Southern. I call that the backtrack. I don't know what they call it. But there's your bridge, everyone. And again, there's the bridge we came over on. Look how much it's rained. One of the lakes here are extremely full. But Westinghouse Bridge again, everyone. And where it goes around to the right over there, goes into Forest Hills, up toward the Parkway. Yes, that's the Westinghouse Bridge. And why I call this the obstacle course back here is I do my best to avoid all the little lakes when it pours down rain. Although this is still better than some of the streets in my hometown that are just potholes that do a lot of damage to your cars. And mine. I've had damage. Alright. Let's try to get through it as best we can. Slowly. And out the other side, there's a big one right there too. It turns into lakes back here. I should call this the Great Lakes area. But this is trying to catch the bridge that you had asked about. And I've told people before what I do know about this. This was flood control. From my knowledge, it hasn't been used since the 70s. Those doors are up on one, that one over, other door there is above the tracks, Union Railroad tracks. This one's above the creek itself. I've actually walked through that building and did a video. I don't think those doors can be lowered. Everything is a mess in there. Taken apart, rusted up. Even the cables that come across and hold them are all rust. So, I don't know, maybe there's locks on them to keep them from dropping. So, that's all I know about that, just from listening to other people. See the legs? It's the obstacle course. Try to avoid them. Every day when I come over here, I run my car through the car wash afterwards just to get the dirt and mud off. I started coming over here because I liked the video of the Union, and just because it's a like of mine, it's enjoyable for me. There we have a boy coming across. Come on, my man, get off the tracks. And there's an Xfinity truck over there where I was going to go park. So I'll sit here for a while. And that banging you here, there's a ladder to go up to the position lights. There's on the very bottom of it, there's a metal door. It's an anti-climber door. It's got a lock on it, but the wind blows it and you hear it banging all around all the time. Now they got the camera on it, the wind won't blow it, huh? And we're right underneath the tri-borough here. This video was more to show, and as I said, I think your name is Suzanne. That is the Westinghouse Bridge way back there. And where I sit. Braddock would be the direction you're facing. And if you went the other way, the way we came in from on the tri-borough, you go into Turtle Creek. So hopefully I'll catch a train or two. Shut my camera off and it starts swinging around. Turn my camera back on, it stops. There's a little bit. There it goes. That's the banging you hear. Yeah, that piece of metal door. Quiet today for trains, huh? No Unions, no Norfolk Southerns yet. I think we got more rain coming in. Still cloudy all the way around, but it's getting darker west there. So it is. Getting a little bit more windy. It's getting darker that direction. That's west. Come on, scanner. If it would say something, I'd be happier. The reason I turned the camera on is to show you it's really getting windy. And it's getting dark. Yeah, we got more rain coming in. I think I'll just stay down here under the viaducts. Yeah, look at the water in the creek. It's getting all churning up. Wind's coming in. And it's starting to rain on my window. Yeah, sometimes all I get on a scanner is static when I guess they're talking. Okay, I think the Verizon truck has left. I'll get over there and park. Listen to that wind blowing those twigs. Yeah, the Verizon truck just went up the other side. Here come the rain. I'm just gonna stay put over here in the rain. If I catch any unions, I do, and if I don't, I don't. Get myself backed up underneath the viaducts. See, a little dry under here. And I can still see things I want to see. Move my mirror to catch the crossbuck for Norfolk Southern. And wait for a while.
Thank you. You dispatcher up.
Well, I was trying to catch their conversation since it wasn't static that time.
Union engine number 7. Radio test out.
I know 17 is the green one. I don't think I've ever seen number 7. You can hear the wind howling.
1:0.1. Track.
I was gonna say you can hear the wind howling through the valley here.
574. End of transmission.
Okay. You can hear the wind howling through the valley. You can see the trees moving. I'm hearing horns. I'm wondering if it's on the backtrack over there. I think it's coming up the backtrack. I see nothing coming down. I think very shortly we'll see a couple engines there, at least one. It is 2:34 in the afternoon, long day with no trains. There it comes. 2 and a coal train coming through. Hustling pretty good for the grade. There was an older hopper. There hasn't been any action, train action over here yet today, and well, now I got 235. Oops, sorry about that. It looks empty. Starting to slow down some. Something sticking out of that one. Now is that sounds close, but I'll bet that's this one blown for the crossing that's way up on the hill to my right. Slowing down. No, I'm wrong. First union of the day coming over. I see the lights. And I got 2:38 in the afternoon. That's what I'm hearing. I would think these are the empty slab cars for slabs of steel going down into the mill. First one of the day. That's 11:23 and 15. And the coal train is already through. Damn. .36 and the caboose is 101. I think I see the guy inside the window. And it's 2:44. After they get switch thrown, they'll probably back it down in the mill. So, we'll wait. I think I just heard them say they're going to be shoving them back. 2:46. See if that's this one that I heard. Yep, that's this one that I heard. So coming from that direction, they're northbound on the tracks. He said we're going to be shoving north. wheels against those metal wheels against metal rails. Ah, another one coming over too. Hey, we catch them together. Maybe it's that one that was shoving north. I've been trying to figure out which direction on the rails is which for them here. And trying to read the number on the caboose, the couplers are just at the height that I can't see the number. '22's the yellow engine. Well, it was worth the wait for me. I'll get the C7 unit engines together here. Okay, caboose over there is 105, engine 31, 26, 28, and 22, and these ones are still going. And the light is still red for the other four. Okay, they're stopped. We're still red up here. Maybe, you know, I heard them say about the Coke train. Maybe the engineers on this one have to wait for that one to shove across. We'll see. But this is why I like it here. I get to see the union switching. And that anti-climber door is banging like crazy in the wind. Okay, maybe not. These ones have the yellow up there now. And now they're down green and yellow. Yellow just went out. Okay, those boys are pulling back up. I would figure they dropped the caboose. See the lights on the last cab? There's a red and what looks like a yellow light. They'll switch colors as the engines are getting directions from that remote control that the person carries. Yeah, I want to get rid of my O gauge and get full. See, the light just changed over, and go to full size. Never gonna happen, but I think that'd be fun. Now they just come on green too in the middle of the, and the red went off. Green went off. Wow, that wind's blowing my car now too. Green's back on. I don't know if that's haze over toward Homestead or if that's rain. And they're out of sight. At 2:57. I swear I hear wheels squealing on the rails. Nothing going on behind me. Nothing going on there on the Union. I'm thinking we might have something on that back track over there. Now the sound has stopped. I don't see any trains anywhere. And nothing on the scanner. It's quiet. I wonder if one day the wind's going to blow that door off of that ladder. Well, everyone, very slow day for trains today. I mean, now that I'm going to stop for the day, it's going to get busy, huh? But you all take care, everyone. We'll see you next time.